What's up, my family? I am JU, and as you can see, I'm back in the crib, back in this beautiful robe y'all love to see me in. And so today's video is going to be something that I hope really boosts your self-esteem because a lot of us, we grow up, maybe some of people went through bullying, and a lot of bullying has to do with how you look, and it can make you feel ugly, right? It can make you feel like a person that's not attractive. And I'm here to tell you, man, you're not as ugly as you think you are. So growing up, even your boy, I know it's hard for you to like really believe that I got teased about anything. But yeah, man, I got somewhat of a big head and I got my ears are a little bit small or wherever. So, growing up, going through middle school, elementary school, like girls, they did like me, but there were some girls when I did stuff that they didn't like or I didn't like them. They said, oh, that's why you got a big head, or say I got like a peanut head and stuff like that. And those things, when you hear stuff like that as a kid, you do start to internalize it and you start to, even like my lips being big and things like that. Those were things that started to internalize. And when you take those things in and because somebody else said it and you start to believe it and you start to believe it about yourself, you will feel uglier than you actually are. Now, a lot of us, we grow out of this, right? Once we start to like build our self-confidence up and our self-esteem, we understand that what other people say doesn't matter. What other people say is more of a reflection of themselves than actually how they see us. And we also understand that when we look in the mirror, we notice our flaws more than anybody else. So yeah, we might think that, oh, somebody thinks that our nose looks weird or our forehead's big or whatever. And that might be true, but those features and those things that you kind of don't like about yourself and how you look, it's always going to be more inflated in your mind. Like, because when, when you go and you see somebody, it's different from, or when somebody sees you, it's different from you looking at yourself in the mirror. We are kind of brainwashed to when we see ourselves in the mirror to think negatively and, our eyes go straight to our flaws, right? If we got acne on our skin or like whatever we feel like is kind of wrong with our features, our eyes kind of go straight to those things. This is why it's hard for people to do stuff like this and come on camera and like talk or like just feel comfortable on camera, because I know so many people like they speak better than me, they have great voices or whatever, and when it's not on camera they can talk very well, but as soon as that camera turns on they get a little shy, and it's because they're worried about how they look on the camera rather than just being their normal selves. Now, I think I kind of had a problem with this in the beginning, but I don't even remember it because I've been on camera talking for years and years and years now. Even in high school, I used to do like a high school news show and stuff like that. And those are like my beginner steps of being somebody that can talk on camera. So I think it's important for us when we look in the mirror, focus on the things that we like about ourselves and, understand that our flaws or whatever people may perceive as flaws is just a part of our uniqueness, and understand that there's somebody out there for everybody. So just because somebody doesn't find you appealing or attractive because of your features and how you look, that doesn't mean that's the same thing for everybody across the board. There are people who understand that, beauty is only skin deep, and that what really matters going down the line, because hey, you might be the most beautiful person right now, perfect skin, perfect symmetrical face, perfect hairline, all these things, but beauty fades. Your handsomeness is going to fade over time. What's going to really matter at the end of the day is how you impacted people's lives, and how you treat them and the type of person you are on the inside. Because I'm pretty sure like none of us look at our grandparents and like, oh, they're ugly but just because they're old and a little wrinkly and maybe a little out of shape. No, we don't look at them like that. We look at them for the people they are and just grateful that they were here to have our parents and to, for our parents to have us, because without them, we wouldn't be here. So I think we got to understand, like when it comes to you, like if you're a person, maybe you want to be on camera and you're a little bit scared because of how you look. Man, there are some ugly people on YouTube, and they are the most confident, well-spoken, outspoken, outgoing type of people, because they understand, if just looking good doesn't really, yeah, it'll get you far in high school and middle school or whatever. But after that, like unless you going to like be a model, and even that, it still takes work. You still got to put in work to get where you want to be in life. Like, yeah, there is a such thing as pretty privilege. Like, I've seen people benefit from that, and they have no talent whatsoever and they get pushed into a position. But at the same time, you can be way better than them at the job and end up eventually going way further than them because you actually put the work in. You didn't just rely on your looks. So if you're watching this and you're a lady, I don't care what your shape is, how you look, and work on the things that you can control. Like, you can control how much you weigh, but as far as like our features and our structures, I don't think anybody needs to be going to a plastic surgeon unless like you are. It's specific things that's necessary for, right? Like people who got burns and need skin grafts, and maybe your breast's too big, you need a reduction because it's hurting your back. Like, there's specific things that plastic surgery is good for, but I don't think it's a good idea for you to have like this body dysmorphia and feel like you need to go and change something just because of how other people perceive you. Like, you need to be confident and love the body you in, love how you look, because how you look is unique. It's probably not nobody else that looks exactly like you on this world. Maybe somewhere on the other side, but at the end of the day, I think it's just important for everybody to love how they look. And we all got something special about us. We all got something that we can do better than other people. We all got a gift that God gave us. So we need to focus on that and not just focusing on how we look. And I'm telling you, you might feel like you're the most ugliest person in the world, but I guarantee once you start doing whatever you want to do and put yourself out there, you're going to see that people are going to be attracted to your personality, or just attracted to your skills. And some people might actually do like how you look. So I do hope this video helps some people. And I'm not saying don't do anything to try to look better, because there are things that we can do that's not plastic surgery, whether it's like styling your hair a certain way, or just finding out like what's the best look for you, and also getting in good shape. That also helps. All those things will make you a more attractive person. But we do need to make sure that we are confident people, because even if you are trying to make changes, it got to be in here before it happens outside. Because if you just make the outside changes and you didn't do the internal work to actually feel good about yourself on the inside, then the outside stuff ain't going to help you. You're going to keep looking for other people to validate you when you don't need that. The only validation you need is from yourself and God. So I hope y'all got some value out of this video. If you did, like, share, comment, subscribe. As always, love y'all. I'm out.